It's pumpkin time, y'all. Yeah, you know we love some pumpkin, and I'm total basic girl here because I love me some pumpkin. Okay, I love me fall. I love pumpkin spice. I love all that stuff. Okay, so this is what I've come up with. I started messing with a recipe that I found on Instagram for pumpkin waffles. They weren't hello. They were not pumpkin chaffles. They were pumpkin waffles. Keto pumpkin waffles. Okay. So what I did was I did the initial version of those, which is, you can see like a softer, it's a waffle. Okay. So then I tried taking that recipe, and I didn't have any shredded mozzarella. I'm a weirdo, so I tried some shredded cheddar. So I got the crispy edges of the chaffle effect, but it still kind of tasted a teeny bit like it didn't have enough flavor. So I'm like, okay, let me take my cinnamon sugar mixture, put that down first, and then put that on there, put some on top, and it fell apart. It was a mess. Tasted good though, but it still was not pumpkin-y enough. So I adjusted some pumpkin amounts and some seasonings, and got another basic floppy pumpkin. You can see some small pieces of cream cheese in there. So then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try the better flavor. Put a little bit of that cheddar on there. See how that works out. Still kind of taste a tinge of the cheddar, but that's my fault because I'm lazy. So I broke out the shredder. Grater, shredder. Think about Ninja Turtles. Anyway, so then I tried it with the mozzarella and my extra flavorings, and this definitely tastes the most pumpkin-y, and it's got that little bit of crisp. I like them. I still kind of feel like they might need a little something extra, but after playing around with them, I found a way that I like it. And you can always add some syrup if you actually want to eat them like a waffle. But the way I adjusted this stuff, it's better. So I don't know how to do that when you take somebody else's recipe and you adjust it and make changes. I guess it kind of makes it mine, because I made it completely differently. I just kind of started out with that base, and I didn't use everything they said to use. You know, some of these recipes, they tell you use xanthan gum and all this other crap. I don't never use xanthan gum. Never. So I'll show you what I used. Okay, so I got these big cans of pumpkin. Obviously, I did not use a whole can. This makes a lot. I still have a lot of stuff left to use here, and I didn't soften my cream cheese enough, but whatever. I have used a half a cup of pumpkin. Yes, I love you, pumpkin. I love you. Okay, and I did not take a picture or pull it out, but 4 ounces of cream cheese. 4, okay. Then there is 1 cup of almond flour, 1/3 of a cup of erythritol, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 1 teaspoon, a heaping teaspoon of baking powder, 4 eggs. I'll put all this down below. And then I used 4 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. Now, the way I did it, I think you could possibly add a smidge more erythritol in there to make it a tiny bit sweeter. I might add a little bit more to this last batch. If I do, I will adjust the measurements below. And then the best way to get the crispiness, obviously, is to put a little bit of the mozzarella down first, so you get the crispiness of it on there. I try to keep it off the edge so I don't have a mess to clean up later. Then I'm using the tablespoon. So I put like 2 heaping tablespoons down, sprinkle some more mozzarella on there, and close it until I feel like it's crispy enough for me. So there's 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. I kind of smear it around a little bit just because I want to be able to get the mozzarella on there a little bit more evenly for the crispiness. And then bam, she's a sizzling. So if you don't care to have the crunchiness, I'm a crunchy waffle girl. I think they just remind me of Eggos that way. If you don't want the crunchiness, you don't have to put the mozzarella on there, and then you get the bendable, soft-ish type, you know, waffle. Otherwise, you get the crispy with the cheese on there, just like with the other Chaffles. So try them with syrup, try them with ice cream, try them as a sandwich, whatever. However you want to do your pumpkin, you do your pumpkin, girl. Just do you, okay? And I have a bunch of pumpkin left from this other can that I got to find something to do with this week, because I definitely don't want that to go bad. But let me know if you guys have tried any other kind of pumpkin recipes for waffles or Chaffles or anything with pumpkin. But with this, you don't need xanthan gum, you don't need protein powder or any kind of high dollar stuff that you have to buy. It's just your typical keto items, eggs, cream cheese, and some pumpkin. And then bam, it's fall, y'all.